Why does writing and directing interest you more than acting? Did you ever have any ambitions to act?
No, I never had ambitions to act. I mean, I've acted in Friends, little pieces here and there, and I've enjoyed it, but I never thought about pursuing it on my own. I've never, thought, oh, I'd like to go audition for these things. It's a little bit of a lark for me, but not something that I'm really drawn to.
Why? What is it about being a lark? We've heard other actors say sometimes it's like chasing fool's gold, thinking that you're going to go on these auditions and you'll be the one to get it. Is it the pursuit of it that seems difficult to you, or just?
Well, no, I think it's more just the state of putting yourself out there, so naked every time, and that I'm not sure that I would want to deal with, and. Yeah, I like the role of writing and directing more, so I guess, I don't know, I've never had that as a desire, so it's tough to say, well, why it isn't, I don't know.
Do you think it's less harsh or difficult to be a writer and director and put yourself out there, and people they'll either love it or they'll hate it or they'll just be neutral about it, but does it feel less like you're bearing your soul, even though I'm sure a lot of what you write probably has a lot of who you are in it?
There might be some of that. I think a lot of it is just, it might be more about control. When you're writing and directing something, you're there from the blank page to the final edit of the piece. When you're an actor, what you're giving to the movie is enormous, but you're there for a very short amount of time. And, so there's just a very big difference for what you're carrying in terms of control and whether a project, is going to see an end and actually be something when you're the writer-director versus I guess acting in that way, not to say that that they're less than one another, but the role's very, very different. I mean, I would still say, even in talking about working with actors before at film school, and I probably came in with a perception, and it's only strengthened over time that good actors, it's underestimated. And probably, people talk about how much these actors are paid and everything, and that, they get paid these exorbitant amounts. And, yeah, I mean, the people who are good at this, it's a deserved thing. I mean, it's just, yeah, people really underestimate how difficult it is. And so, I'm sure that's part of it for myself, is I see how hard it would be, and I don't think I'm as good at it as these other people, so why would I try to do that?